The stars sprinkle the sky with nothing to block them, as Riz stands out on the balcony, viewing them all in their splendor. And then he hears a knock at the door that he can't seem to go through in his tower, but always receives visitors at. Looks like we have some company. As he turns and walks toward the door. Guess we'll find out who it is this time. And as he opens the door, character rolls in, quite literally.
Oh, just move out of the way. It's not easy coming through the board. Hey, oh, you look great. Let me see those ears.
Oh, excuse. Let me help you up, old friend. It's been a while since I've seen you.
And before everyone is Fendel, old Fendel, who's, you know, older man. He's got a scraggly beard, gray and red. His hair's pulled back in a ponytail. And he's got like this silver, almost like mechanical-ish looking, well, mechanical's not the right word, but it's silver. It's a silver dragon, but it's almost, it's not like slender and sleek. It's a little bulky. And he's in his like standard blue robes and stuff like that. How are you doing?
Well, I don't remember summoning you, but I feel like maybe it was some time ago and you're just now arriving here.
Oh, I never come when called, but always show up when it's best. That's a gift. Mama was real proud about it.
What brings you back this particular time? I mean, why not sooner? Did something hold you up?
Oh, well, you know, you think it would be very easy to use these doors. It's not. Not at all. Speaking of which, the very system we use for the doors is falling apart. It's a horrible thing.
So you're saying there's a chance you won't be able to come back soon, or... This door seems... I don't know why I can't use it, but you seem and others seem to have no problem.
Oh, that's because we're all incredibly better than you. But hey, don't worry, I'll teach you. It's fine, it's fine. But no, it's not rude, it's the truth. There's nothing wrong. Let me just see those teeth, it's fine.
Stop it. Listen.
Oh, fine.
It is not particularly fun being trapped here all the time. And I know we've worked to figure out what it is that's holding me here, and we've come no closer. Though...
Oh, it's all in your head. You've got too many people in there.
He's currently sleeping. Please don't wake him. It's not good when you two get together.
But... Okay, first of all, they're way more fun than you, but fine.
He is a necessity, but as soon as we are able to remove him from me and give him his own body, that will be great. A welcome respite.
That's a good point. You know, I never asked, what are you gonna do about this? Any, like, motions to the world proper? It seems like there's, a bit of a mess going on.
I feel like the room they're in, the circular room, and it's got like these tables with all the mechanical pieces that he's always working on for whatever reason, is maybe a little warmer. And so he turns as you say that, and he steps out into the balcony, where it's a little cooler, and there are maybe a few chairs. I don't know if he sits in them or not. I think he stands and he looks up at the stars, and he says, we are trying very hard to get in touch with, you know, the three. And once we do, things will work themselves out, I'm sure.
And Fendel approaches him and somewhat stoically says, it's a little weird. It's no matter how powerful you are, you always end up relying on others. But not without a little nudge. And he kind of like gently pushes Rizzle towards the edge, but not like threateningly.
As you push him, his hand goes out to like catch something invisible, and it's just like a barrier that his hand catches on. He says,
Findle comically face plants into that like physical barrier, this clear barrier. Okay, remember you're twice my size. It's fine.
Also, you remember that I'm twice your size.
I'm not going to do that.
Well, I can tell you this: the arcane is acting up more and more. The sleepers that I told you about. They are coming in mass. The scales, the dragon scales. I don't know if I've told you about those. They're finding them. And that can be good or very, very bad.
Yeah, you've mentioned them, but to be honest, I don't remember paying attention. Just once more over for me.
Okay.
Just a quick version is fine.
The scales are the source of all the arcane powers here, because Uni created the elementals. I assume basically fashioned them from the very sources of magic that we experience in this world. And I know you've talked about how your people experience the arcane. It's very different. But we do it simply through the scales and the dragons who used to exist in the world. And when they disappeared, they were blamed for the sickness that is now part of these sleepers. The magic that wakes them from their very slumber. And so, finding the scales, because they must exist, we still have magic today, is paramount. We have to stop the sleepers. And that's the source.
And Riz looks over to see Findle kind of like nodding off. Yep. That's not great. We have something like that on back to where I live, and I just tried to destroy them.
We want to try something maybe different. We haven't experienced any violence as much as you can call it violence yet, and perhaps we can save them.
Well, I hope so.
Well, we don't have time. Well, you say you destroyed them, but I would ask you...
Most of them.
How? How did you... I mean, just...
Oh! And he, like, pets his little dragon. Mostly using Piper here. Just raw force.
He looks and he also pets Piper. And he says, how is she treating you?
Most days great, some days are better than others. You know how it is.
Is there something off with her? I could fix that while you're here.
Well, first of all, I don't recommend touching little Piper. It doesn't go well for anyone else when you try to fix something that's not broken.
And he winks at Piper. I don't know if he has like a connection, like, with this being a mechanical. You just let me know if you need anything.
You'll be the first person I call.
Oh, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Piper.
You know, I never like when you do that. Okay, well, listen, I can't stay long here. Like I said, everything's kind of falling apart back home. It's fine. I've got a couple of people working on it. I'm playing some parts, and it's fine. But I just can't be gone too long. I've got people that just don't really know what they're doing.
Rub it in that you can leave. It's great. No, I love having you, and then it's great to see you go as well.
Have you ever just
tried
opening the door, And he like puts his hand on it and slowly starts to open. You just touch it,
Oh, yes, let me try that. And he opens the door, and it is a brick wall. Ooh, let me walk out this door here very easily. And he just walks into it.
I think...
To prove a point.
I think you don't believe in it enough, but, that's fine. It's fine.
Well... I meant to ask you, the heroes that you speak of in your world, what are their names?
Oh, yes. Well... There's Sweet Atlas, Noble Kristoff, and the Free-Spirited Rowan.
Well, I hope that now that you've made contact with them, that they are. Wish them the best of luck. and saving your world from the arcane terribles that haunt you.
Thanks, they're going to need it. And your heroes?
Well, you see, the heroes, they're more than that for me. They're my old friends. There's Beatrice, William, and Lucian. I miss them very much.
You see Fendel's eyes kind of like focus a little bit, and he says, we'll tell them they must stay true to who they are. It will be very important for what's to come.
And what's to come?
Whatever it is, I can feel it in my bones. And it's not just... I don't just feel it home. I feel it here, too. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about it, Riz. It's gonna be fine.
I was going to say, come see me again, but now suddenly I'm changing my mind. And
oh, real quick. Places his hand on the door. It's pretty easy, don't worry about it. Also, last thing, and he like grabs your ear real quick and leaps through the portal.
And my head goes into the wall.
Yes.
As the door closes, we hear a different voice that comes from Riz. He goes, so what did I miss during my slumber? Just that we're missing time. We need to hurry. Last time on Lawful Stupid.
And so you pass through the wooden door. Flames did not really taunt you as much. On the opposite wall where you just came in, 3 doors, there is one that says faith, one that says reason, and one that says family.
Miss B will take William's hand and Lucian's hand.
You got it. You have to be touching to walk through. The barrier dissipates. There's a booming voice in your head that says, "Congratulations, team. You made it this far." It speaks to your intelligence, cooperation, and reliance. And now, let's see your metal proof. You look up, see a large winged beast, and as it descends in the circle around you, you begin to see that it has a lion head and a goat head and like a snake tail, and it lands heavily, shaking this structure. And we'll roll for initiative. So you punch the middle head, the lion head, it roars out. As it begins to fly away, it suddenly feels the tug. It's trying to go out and away, but it feels the tug, and so it begins to just wrap around this statue until its lion head bonks right into the giant leg of this statue, and it crumbles to the ground, not moving.
Did you guys see me tetherball that monster?
And you hear the voice say, "Congratulations, team. You have placed..."
Second place.
What? This is rigged! Lucian starts tearing down the mountain with his bare hands. Into an unbridled rage he swings.
The voice booms. The creature dissipates in flames. The statue, it begins to turn on the pedestal it's on, descending into the building. And the stairs that you came up in this last piece of turret begin to move outside of this tower and go all the way down the tower now, so you can take the stairs to the bottom. And as you do, the snow chill is still there, but it's not as great anymore. It's not as cold as you remember coming up, battling your way to the top. As you get to the bottom, there are 4 of those teleportation circles on the ground. And as you step onto them, you are transported back to your physical bodies at the stadium, around the large platform that Madame Venta Canaris is standing on. And you hear the explosion all of a sudden of cheers from everyone around you as you look up around the crowd, and you can see the different color of clothing from people that represent the different cities that they're there to support. And it feels good. It feels real good. And Madame Vincent Canaris says, "Heroes!" Again, a booming resound from the crowd. "Congratulations on your victory. The winners were from Zalence." And you look over and you see a halfling and a warforged, and the halfling is sitting on the warforged shoulders, and she says, "Jibs and Nimro, also Seth and Garza." And they're waving at the crowd. It's a human, pretty handsome human, and a tiefling with just kind of a confident smirk, arms crossed, as they look into the crowd.
How handsome?
Scale of 1 to Christoph?
Scale of 1 to Lucian.
Well,
is Lucian the 0 though?
No!
Is Lucian the 0?
Let's talk about this for a second.
Is he 1.3 Lucian?
Let's talk about this, because before I would have give pre-breeze training, I would have give Lucian probably like a 5 or 6, right? He's got an edge now.
Well, here's the thing about Lucian now. He's got the blindfold. His hair's down now. It's not. So
you're really not seeing much of him. So
you got hair down, kind of
It's more
falls
mysterious
around.
now.
It's very mysterious, and although still unable to grow a mustache, he has some chin whiskers coming in.
Can you roll a D10 for me for a
some
handsome
little
check
blonde chin whiskers
with advantage?
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah. I would love to. If I don't break the whole world when I do that, yeah, I'd love to do it. Okay, so we just want to roll a D10. Don't have any of those super easily available. Can I just roll a D20? Is that allowed?
Yeah, let's do it. We'll cut it in half.
So it's an 8,
Oof.
16 cut in half.
Oh, okay.
Eight,
I thought you were saying 8 cut in half. I was like...
And then rolling with advantage. That is an 18, so cut in half. That is a 9
He's
out
a
of
9 out of 10. This
That
guy
feels
is about...
good.
He's comparable. He's a 9 out of 10 as well. That's how handsome.
Wow, that's... Well, at least Lucian doesn't have to be jealous, right?
true.
Like, he can like game
He's like,
respects game him.
In second place, the team from Haven Bay. Dr. Well, I guess his name. Dr. Peacock. Hummingbird.
Professor
Peacock.
Dr. Enoch.
Hummingbird. Gale and Raven. And again, the crowd explodes. In third, Taggart.
Lucian lights up a cigarette, by the way.
Yeah, and so
Just
I imagine if you guys, I don't know if you guys have conversations. She goes on to say that third is the crew from Taggart, and fourth is the crew from Wolfden, in that order.
Miss B doesn't know any of these places, so she's just gonna like princess wave, like, I guess we won second. That's great.
Lucian gives a kind of like a heartfelt, sincere clap for the boys from Taggart.
Okay.
William stands stoically with his cape billowing in the wind.
Billowing in the wind.
The nemesis in the wind. Dramatically. Yes, that's right. It's dramatically.
The party from Taggart and the party from Zalence are lifted and moved onto the stage, and there are 3 varying platforms for you to stand on. But as you move on, you don't have to do much walking. You're transported right to the second place tier, next to the first place tier. And people began, like flashes of light are coming around. Presumably, people are taking pictures from you. There are these like bots that are flying around. They're all scanning the area, taking pictures. And she says, "Fans, treat them well tonight. They've earned it." And there is a little bot that comes by with a tray, and it's got bags on this as it's handing out to the victors. And so you will take a bag off the tray, and if you choose to look inside.
Is it one bag or is it a bag per person?
A bag per person, but they are different colored bags.
I take it off
so
and look in it.
Yours is a silver. All of yours are silver bags, and they have 200.
I take a gold bag.
A piece.
That's fine.
Nope, you don't.
No, okay.
They're 200 gold.
Yeah, 200 gold a piece.
Heck yeah.
At this time, snowballs just start to litter the stage. Everyone, you're getting pelted with them. Madame Canaris is getting hit with them, but she seems pleased with this. Like, she raising her hands in the air and accepting it fully.
Not
snowballs
William.
Rain?
Incoming from different places.
Snowballs.
Yeah, so William's going to use his ability to summon like a cloak of fire around him and protect himself.
The people in first place, let's say that human from Seth from Zaylan says, "You fools, this is them giving you victory. Don't take this from them. This is tradition."
I don't know how to tell you this, but anybody who's going to throw snowballs at me, that's not a... Listen, if someone told you it was tradition to pee on someone, would you just let them do it? No.
In my country.
I don't like it.
Lucian's gonna run around and try to get hit by as many snowballs as possible. He's like stealing them from other people. He's like jumping, diving.
That says to who he believes, well, William's character. Yes, this I understand, but here it is good.
Then do me a favor, just to take another couple to the face. For me.
Yes, and he is putting his face out as many places as he can to get hit in the face.
He tries to, but Lucian's right there.
Just taking them all.
I think at one point they cheek to cheek. They're like fighting, trying to push. No, it's mine.
I need that cartoon, please, Avon. As she's
it could just be titled "Two Boys Fighting for a Load."
2 boys, 1 snowball.
Yeah, snowball.
So you got 200 gold.
Ching.
Isn't snowball a different thing?
No, it's
if you're a degenerate.
Down.
If you're a degenerate, yeah.
Oh, is it?
No, it's different. Yeah, it's a different thing.
Am I too?
But
is
you know
this
what?
in the?
Lucian and the other dude, it's fine.
Is this in the Discord chat that
Breeze,
I'm allowed to go into?
Breeze told him all about it.
Oh no! Breeze,
so cool.
He taught you more than how to fight. He taught you to be a man.
He taught me a lot of valuable life lessons.
He taught him how to be a man.
Okay.
Yeah, they were in the cave all alone in the dark for how long, you know?
You got to keep warm somehow, you know?
Just sweaty, training.
You've got 3 finely dressed gentlemen, black tuxes.
3 fine boys.
And they come around to the front, and each of them hold a plate out to the different pedestals. And on yours, a man bows to you, and there are 4 cards that he hands out.
To each one of us?
For you. And if you take that, he will say, "We expect you tonight at 6 p.m. All the food is on us. We hope you will enjoy."
It's a party?
Who would you say we would be your guests?
Yeah, be our guest. Be our guest. Put our, something to the test.
Service
to
to
the test.
Try the food. It's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask my bitches.
As long as they can sing and dance, Miss B will take a card.
Yes, we expect you as the icicle at 6 p.m. And I bid you adieu.
Man, you know every stick of furniture in this building is a mimic, right? You know every ounce of the building is a mimic. And there's a bugbear that lives there, and he's like, "I used to be a enterprise."
I have been okay for the many years I have worked there. Nothing has happened. Yet? And he walks away.
Yes.
Does he look like he might secretly be the most deadly man to ever
No,
live?
he doesn't. He's a 2 out of 10.
Okay. Well, I'm not asking about handsome.
Oh, well, yeah, he's just...
Yeah, I mean,
you
you are scary of that guy. He's got something to make up for.
Yeah, I'm super
I would
handsome.
love to have you for dinner.
I can get by on my looks.
You would love to have us for dinner?
Very much. I left, but now I came back, and now I'm leaving again.
All right, see you
Hey,
later.
if I wanted to get a vibe check from this guy, like an insight,
yeah, you can roll that.
Make like an insight check. Yeah, I don't know if I super get his vibe. Where are you? Insight. Oh, +6. That's pretty good. But 2 + 6 is an 8.
Yeah, he seems like a simpleton. Maybe more self-important than he is. Yeah, and so you see that all 3 of those kind of finely dressed gentlemen. I don't know why I keep holding out fine, like I forget I'm going to say finely dressed gentlemen.
Fine-assed gentlemen.
And they leave. And Madame Canaris almost does a clap to once again prompt this already roaring crowd. And she says, We will see you all tomorrow for the final event. And then more fireworks blasting off everywhere. The team from Wolfden did not get to get up on stage. They still were getting pelted by snowballs. It's not as like a victory type ceremony for them. And the crowd begins to disperse. Trash littered everywhere. People in such a good mood. It is a great environment for them.
So such a great environment that they just fucking litter. You hear that, kids? If you're happy, you're just gonna trash the joint. I love it.
Lucian's just tripping over shit the whole time. Like, why would they just leave it here on the ground?
This is why I never visited. This place is a dump.
This place is a dump.
Well, at least we're not hired to clean it. Let's go before they do ask us.
That's our next.
That was the last
clean up
challenge.
the world.
First one to clean it up. Yep.
That's competition number 3. All right, whoever brings the most litter will be crowned the champion.
Whoever cleans off the beach the fastest will be the next hero.
I found these dead dolphins. No, you didn't, kid. You killed them dolphins. That ain't trash.
I can tell you killed him. You're still covered in his blood, son. I can see you use your little teeth. I know you got that loose. It's still in the dolphin. That loose tooth you've been fussing with all game. It's inside the dolphin. It came out.
That loose tooth. Yeah, so you are free to move about the town. You're not doing it easily, mind you, because everyone knows who you are.
Swarmed by our many fans.
Yeah, especially as you're gunning for first place overall.
Man, you know, I play tabletop RPGs to try to escape from the cruelties of my real life, like being swarmed by fans constantly. And it's really just not refreshing to me to have to deal with it in game too.
Yeah, well, you don't really see them; you just feel them.
Oh, okay, that's because
you're. Well, so how's that different? How's that different?
Still not different from real life. Wink.
Do you want to do anything else?
Yeah, okay. Well, so what time is it? Because I have to be at dinner at 6 p.m.
Yeah, it's probably it's 2 o'clock, 2:30ish.
2 o'clock.
Lucian's gonna walk up to William and kind of like, I don't know, tug at his sleeve. I don't know.
Coattails at his sleeves, yeah.
Hey, mister.
Yes.
Hey, Will. Hey, I'm really worried.
Yeah, that's your default state, but what about?
Well, there's this big fancy party that we're all invited to tonight, and we have to go, and... What if they, like, make fun of my clothes?
And William looks at him with the sincerest of looks and puts his hand on his shoulders. Well, they'd be right, but don't worry. We're going to get you some nice threads. You know what? I'll even pay. And he puts his arm around him. We're going to go on a shopping trip.
Okay.
I want to find somewhere to buy nice threads. Oh, yeah, Mrs. B, I'll buy yours too. It's fine.
Yay. Hooray.
You don't need to buy me clothes.
Okay, great. Noted.
I'll still take free clothes.
Yeah, I got you.
I can pay with my own money. You can maybe suggest something.
He does that. He does a lot of that.
I'm thinking a lot of yellow and black horizontal stripes.
Horizontal stripes?
Yes.
You want to make Miss B's wearing
look longer.
It's the exact same thing Miss B is wearing. A full-length dress. I don't know. How does it look? Doesn't feel right.
I'd like to look for a tailor.
Yes.
Here,
we're actually
can I roll for tailor?
Yeah. No. As you guys travel around, you see already that there are a lot of like food shops that have like made some of their menu items like into your faces and your likenesses, and that's not just you; it's the other competitors, like the top tier people as well. The fanfare is ridiculous.
Am I an action figure?
Are you?
You're definitely a doll.
No, I think a doll. I think dolls, yes, not an action figure.
Yeah, but like the kid that's playing with him, if somebody called it a doll, he'd be like, "These aren't dolls; they're action figures."
Yeah, he's straight up and down about that. There is a distinction amongst the children. Okay. The consensus is
cool. Lucian. How much to buy a Lucian doll?
Oh, 10 gold.
That's really expensive. That's prohibitively expensive for children.
But people who come here know they're paying for that. It's like going to Disneyland. This is Disneyland.
It's like when you go to Comic-Con and none of the kids can afford to buy comics because all the adults are driving up the prices because they're asshole collectors and they're going to open sealed Pokemon boxes from 20 years ago on their fucking YouTube channel so that they're cool.
Do you want a doll of you or not?
Get at me! Yeah.
They're also rushed ordered, too. Like, we just got here the other day.
That's true. Does it even look like me? Is it good?
It is. It looks pretty legit.
Yeah. This is a trouble for us. We are secret agents.
It even says Lucian Bright, secret agent of KNG on the back. Collect all 3.
It's my fucking rookie card. Like, wait a second.
Lucian goes, I wasn't supposed to fill out the application truthfully, huh?
He actually got the packet.
No, we didn't get the packet.
He did. He filled all your information.
Miss B, when you sent in our welcome package, you put my real name. Miss B, how could you fuck this up so badly?
You put my real name?
Miss B.
Damn it.
Miss B.
Dr.
We have been here. We have been here for 2 days. We have been through challenges together. We almost died. I want you to tell me the truth right now. Did you or did you not receive a welcome packet?
Straight face. No, I did not receive the welcome packet.
I'd like to roll an insight check.
Roll an insight check.
I won't.
This was the moment where Devin got to decide how much he was going to cause a rift to be between the 2 players.
I won't give you that power.
Okay.
I refuse to roll. I believe
So
her.
how's that tailoring coming?
So you can go. It's actually called Threads. The place is called Threads. And it's spelled with a Z.
Does it look like a nice place or does it look like a rundown place?
It does actually. Like the name is very off-putting. It is William level nice, is what I'll say.
Okay, great. That's what I'm looking for. Awesome. Perfect. I go in.
I follow.
As you walk in, there is someone who has like typical like snob nose in the air, has a measuring tape around their neck.
My kind of people.
And says, as you walk in, what are you wearing? Your typical like you're looking good already, right?
Yeah, I was looking good, right? Like I've got nice threads that have been fucked up by a fucking goat-headed, dragon-headed monster, right? Because I haven't had a chance to go back and like clean myself up. Now I'm clean because prestidigitation. However, my clothes are fucked up.
And so as you walk in, the lady there like is not even surprised that you. She's like, judging you hard.
It's a whole thing. No, I fought a fucking dragon.
Oh my! And she begins to move frantically around. You are. It pulls out a notebook and begins to. And what is your name, sir?
Raven.
Oh, Raven.
Yes.
Oh, yes. It's an honor to have you in the shop today. Oh, what can we do for you? And she begins to size you as you talk.
Yeah, excellent, as he expects. Perfect. I need new clothes, and then my friend here, Gail. They need you can see a new top to bottom everything. I'm thinking 3-piece suits. Just crisp, right? Lucian, what color do you want? I'm sorry. Excuse me. Rephrase. Gail, what color do you want for your accent color?
Well, I have 2 things to say. One is it should match this blue scarf I wear around my face.
Okay, that's blue.
We really need to tie that in. Number 2, it's really important that I can move around in it. Like I gotta be able to.
Yeah.
Full range of motion.
Too easy.
Totally get it. We're just going to ultimately, if that happens, you're just going to rip it, and we'll just buy more. It's fine. This is about looking good, not being functional. If we have to be functional, we damage the clothes. Listen, it's fine. It's fine. It's going to be okay.
All right.
We want to look good and impress people. Somehow we got second. I personally think the whole thing is rigged and full of shit. However, let's just look good, look the part. Not destroy anybody tonight.
Well, just real quick, I reached out and cast Mending on on William's suit. So first of all, all the stitches come together, and I can't make any new stuff, but if it's broken, I can fix it. Why did
you do that earlier? We've been walking through town for 20 minutes, and I'm walking around looking like a vagabond. It's fine.
You, in my defense...
He can't see.
I can't see, and you didn't ask.
Do you still want the suits?
Absolutely, of course.
I still
Yes.
need a suit.
Yes, okay.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
And
I need something
sir,
nicer. These are my walking around clothes.
I recommend
Oh, okay.
Zalencian wool.
Yes, please.
Okay. And then for your friend here, I would recommend the Targaryen cotton.
Yeah, good point, but do you have anything from Taggart?
Yeah, the Targaryen. Sorry, that's we used to call it Taggart, but the commas started using that word just in everyday talk, so it's Targaryen now.
Sure. Oh, perfect. Then we'll have that.
Targaryen cotton right away.
For my friend.
That will come to approximately. It's a bit on the high side. 100 gold.
Mhm. That's good point. You know, I don't have a problem paying for that. I really don't. How about we do something different though? How about I pay 50 gold for that, and when we inevitably win, I just quickly explain that all of our clothing came from here on our stage.
Her eyes light up
No,
so big.
I like that. Can you imagine? Champions wear name of shop
Threads.
clothes.
Threads, yeah.
Threads.
Champions wear threads.
thread.
Oh my gosh. We haven't had any champions who've ever. I mean, it's only every 50 years. I'll be dead by the time this happens again.
A once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yes.
I don't really feel comfortable sullying such a thing with money. Do you?
Roll. Well, I just forgot the word.
I got it.
Persuasion. Yeah.
Persuasion?
This is fun. This is fun.
I got
D&D's
you.
fun when you roll dice.
25.
And she calls Esteban, and this gnome comes from the back. You see like clothes opening up in different places. Yeah. Yes, madam. Get these men the Targaryen cotton for this one, and she points to and make sure it matches his bandana.
It's worth noting that Lucian rolled a persuasion check and rolled a natural one. So I think that like the way that plays out in narrative is like
You're looking backwards at something else when you say
yeah, I'm like I was talking to a mannequin.
yeah.
A literal like dressing. Listen. What champions wear thread?
Blind. I love the idea that Lucian is also just like, trying to flirt by like, touching their clothes and just doesn't
what?
still.
Yeah,
like,
William's over here
this
closing the deal, and Lucian's over here like, oh, is that Targaryen cotton? Oh, it feels good on the skin.
That's the toilet paper that we.
Oh, William.
Madam, also yes, we have one more here that we need you to take care of.
And she looks at yours. She
Yes,
says,
Miss
I love that dress.
Oh, okay, that's we
My
don't.
passive insight says she doesn't.
Well, I agree.
Forgive this. What can I do for you?
Well, I was going to suggest to William that perhaps we can add some Nova-inspired accents to... sorry, not William. It's,
Raven.
Crow.
Raven.
Yeah. Raven.
Raven. That we add some Nova accents to Gale's outfit.
Ah, yes, our friend Rook.
As for myself, if you want to judge my outfit, then that's fine. I like black and yellow. If you're gonna pick one color, please go with black.
Well, as you can tell, we have many things that are in that color. It really is a good color for this town because it's always covered in snow.
Yeah.
Great.
You'll stand out.
Esteban! I'm right here. Sorry. Get to
And of course, we'll need more tweed for Professor Peacock.
I'll do the one with the high waist and the straps.
I said more tweed, Professor.
Yes. Esteban? I hear ya. And he takes off, passing through clothes again. That'll be about an hour or two. Is that okay? I mean, that's as fast as we're kind of shorthanded.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll come back around 1600. Sound good?
Perfect. And so we'll, unless you guys want to do something specific.
Lucian's going to lean right back into Miss B. I don't think clocks go that high.
I don't think they go that high either. But again, we do have Professor Peacock to do the math for us.
12 is the most you could do.
William turns around after hearing them whispering. Listen, I will explain it to you later, but do not the time.
Well, here's the thing about time, friend.
It only goes to 12.
You know how many days it would take to do 12 1,600 times? You're talking about weeks.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's a good thing you don't teach math to anybody. Just keep talking about nope. It's great. Yeah, we'll be back. Thank you. He ushers his friends out the door.
Well, I'll tell you some simple math, friend, and it's called William minus the love and light of Nova equals no redemption.
A good day
equals eternal hellfire.
Lucian, now isn't that against her teachings?
I don't need you to quote me the good book, Missy.
Sounds like you do.
I know it.
Then tell it right. Don't be incorrect.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're right, and I'm sorry.
Mama tried. Mama tried.
I wasn't paying attention to the words in red.
There you did. If you guys want to do anything else, we go back and pick them up.
How do I look? Describe me. Describe me, Devin.
You describe how it looks on you.
Am I pretty yet?
Your butt looks spectacular. Just the lift those pants give you, but they're not too tight. They're not uncomfortable.
Is it too late to change my code name to Dump Truck?
I mean, just whoever you meet next, you can just say that. Except the dolls that they're making of you in town give you away. William really just kind of looks the same, like just always very dapper and put together. And Miss B?
It should be noted. Well, hold on. It should be noted that his suit, while is dark, like almost black, it is like a rich dark green. It's like when the light hits right, you can see that it's actually like a dark green.
I love it. Are the lapels a little different? Are they a little lighter?
Oh, the lapels, no, those are what's the fucking K&G color?
It's
like red and blue, right? No, I don't have the colored one on. I have
they're like it's like a red and bluish,
black and white one. Yeah, so he's like one side is the red and the other side is blue.
Ooh, nice.
And Miss B?
Subtle nod.
Oh, come on. She said she wanted black or yellow. They went with yellow because it would stand out the most compared to all the black in the city.
And yes. And it does. But it is a beautiful... I don't know if you have any embellishments on that dress.
Yeah, no, probably just the stripes going up and down to make her seem taller, because hot damn, she wears those boots all the time. Definitely in those video streams of the show, Centennial, whatever. However they're broadcasting it out.
Wait, what? People saw how bad we did?
Oops.
They had it displayed.
They did. It was displayed everywhere. Buffalo Wild Wings and everything, my dude.
Not B-dubs.
It's Ruffalo Wild Wings.
If I can't walk into a dark Ruffalo Wild Wings.
Dark Ruffalo Wild Wings.
A dark Ruffalo.
I can't walk into a dark Ruffalo's Wild Wings. How am I ever supposed to relax again?
You don't.
One thing we love at Lawful Stupid, among the other things we love at Lawful Stupid, is spreading the word about your business. Or maybe you want to tell your sweet, sweet grandma that you love her for the world to hear. We want to give you that chance. If you're a business and want to get your services on the air, or just want to tell a loved one a personal message, head on over to lawfulstupid.org/message in a bottle. There you can take around 250 words to say what you want. Business ads are $20, personal ads are $10. Tell the world what you have to hear with Lawful Stupid's Message in a Bottle.
It's getting close to 6. So you and Dr. Enoch, who also decided to go with a nice tweed suit. Just a very grayish color. He's happy with that. You make your way over to the icicle, and it's probably a 15-minute walk through the crowd.
What do I look like? I never described it.
I described your butt. Do you need anything else?
You're right.
How do you feel is the better question.
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
So comfortable.
You said breezy, and that's so cool. You make your way... Listen, I'm the one who brought that up, and I don't know if it was mocking me, but it works, and I like it. You make it to the restaurant, and there's a long, long line. And it's almost 6 o'clock at this time.
Oh no, we have invitations. We're going up front.
Oh yeah. William definitely walks by the line, 100%, like he's supposed to be there.
Lucian apologizes to each single person that they pass.
And they are angry at first, but they are calmed by Lucian. Dr. Enoch keeps his head down the entirety of the way, just kind of watching William's feet. And as they move, he moves. If they stop, he stops. You get to the front, and
he does not stop.
The Major D, is that what they're called? Major D? Major D? Major D?
Major D?
And I guess that, I don't know if that's...
Major D! That's what your mom gets, bro!
That
not from you.
That guy's there greeting you, and he says,
not.
Your invitations, please? And this is not the fellow from the beginning.
Hands is over.
Here you are, good
he takes
sir.
It briskly. Thank you. And he looks at these and he says,
You're welcome.
Oh, competitors. Follow me this way. And he opens the fuzzy rope and lets you proceed through. And he takes you into this large, lavish, ballroom looking thing. And there's a quartet of individuals playing some soft music. There are individuals at each table, almost like butlers, just waiting to serve the individuals at that table. This is fine dining. William, you fit right in. You get the customs. I'm going to give you that just from kind of your background and your place in life. This is your environment completely. And he says, he walks you to a table. And it's a larger table, larger than 4 seats. It's got 6 or 8 seats at it. He says, this is your table. Please enjoy yourselves.
And when you get a moment for blackberry brandies, thanks.
Oh, man of taste. Be right back.
Lucian's gonna go to the quartet and slide them a gold piece to play a Tulip and Taggart. His favorite song.
Another man comes front and he takes the gold piece. Where did you put it?
I slid it across the stage. I walked to the base of the stage where they're playing instruments, and I took down a gold piece and I slid my whole body forward until my feet were off the ground and the gold piece was touching his shoe.
Every fiber of William's being is being pulled to not look at Lucian right now. This isn't happening.
The musicians do not look at you. One of those butlers comes, he briskly runs over, and he reaches over, grabs the coin, and he hands it back to you and says, Sir, this is not the Snow Fox. We do not throw coins at our musicians.
Oh, but I had a request to make.
So this is not the place to make your request known. Please go back to your seat. I apologize for the inconvenience.
My passive insight says you're not sorry, buddy.
You are correct. Your passive insight is correct too. And he just stares at you.
Miss B? Miss B?
No, Miss B is at the table with
Miss
William.
B is calling.
Don't answer. Don't look at him.
Miss B.
Pretend he's not there.
Miss B's gonna talk to your manager.
I am the manager.
Oh, well, then I got a Miss B for you.
Your insight failed you. I'm not the manager, but you are easy to lie to.
Fuck.
You go back to the table. What song did you want to hear, though? Just so I know.
A Tulip and Taggart. You know, it's worth more than a dozen roses and blackguard.
You sit down at the table, and they begin immediately to bring the blackberry brandy over immediately, and the courses begin to roll in, and it's food you've probably never seen. Perhaps William is accustomed to some of these. He's well traveled. And I don't know if you like it or not. I don't know if you like this fancy getup. I don't know what your thoughts are.
I prepare.
Oh, William's at home.
I'm gonna prepare William's beer bong funnel for his 4 blackberry brandies.
Whoa.
I do this every meal. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Whoa. Those are at your seats. He ordered one for everyone.
Oh.
He's not breaking
Never
tradition.
for you to drink them specifically, but you will look the part.
I see.
Now whether Lucian goes, oh, juice!
After Will explains that it's like a disguise thing, every, I don't know, 3 minutes, Lucian will take the tiniest sip and go, yeah.
Miss B will pass Lucian underneath the table a twisty straw so he can like sneak in every so often.
I don't think that's going to make me blend in, Miss B, but I'll take it. I take it. Now I'm drinking a glass of brandy out of a big fucking curly straw.
You have to like almost raise
it's
up.
still every 3 minutes.
You have to uncomfortably like raise in your seat and lift your head like to get to it.
Bleh.
I love it.
Okay. You're enjoying dinner. And then you do hear the slightest sounds, the familiarity of Tulip and Taggart beginning to play. And as you look over to the stage, there is what you now see is maybe a kid about your age. And they're not in the best of clothes either, but they're playing well. And he kind of gives you like a wink, like familiar wink, like, I got you. I don't know if you see it there or not, though, because you have a headband on.
I do. I don't see it at all,
okay.
But I nod knowingly.
There's another man who walks up. He's wearing a silver suit, completely silver, white shirt, red tie. Hair is slicked over. Think very like 50s dapper, cut very short on the side. He's a handsome individual, tan skin, pencil thin mustache.
Oh, I hate him already. He's the villain.
And he says, "Welcome to my establishment. I am honored to always have, I usually am the one who has the second place, but in my books, you're first place. I know you're going to do well, and so I hope you've enjoyed tonight's meal."
Oh yes, the gray stuff is quite delicious.
Don't believe me?
It's funny, I call it, I work here, and I'm expected to have this, this fancy establishment, but I'm really just a man of meager means, and I love a good,
Gray
dark
stuff.
Ruffalo wings myself.
Well, thank you for having us. What did you say your name was?
My name is Chutney.
That's a family name, or is that your given
my
name?
first name, yes, given name, and it's so unique. I just thought, why not?
Sure, you just
Oh, so you picked it.
jumped the whole surname thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chutney Sprockins is my full name.
Sure.
And so we just Sprockins is not great, so Chutney is.
I like Sprockins.
Okay, well. Yeah, I thought it was a great name, very unique. I mean, I certainly haven't heard of it before, so
No. And I looked
Thank
around.
kind of
Look around.
I mean, yeah, it's not like a compliment. No, it is fine. Well, thank you for having us. Is there anything we can do for you? I mean, you provided such a nice meal.
No, I don't get the opportunity often to speak to the competitors, and he kind of moves to sit down now, and he kind of motions to, and he peers at William, and he does the typical, he points at it but doesn't say anything.
Yeah, of course.
And
Please,
he takes a seat, and then
this is your house, after all.
he raises a finger to, the butler's kind of standing by to your table.
Garçon!
Garçon! I will have what this good man is having, sir. And he points to Will, or kind of motions to William.
Blackberry brandy.
And one for all of us. Thank you.
William looks suspiciously at his compatriots, like,
And he says, so how do you think you'll fare tomorrow?
Excellently. We gave it our best today. Again, I venture that there's something I'm missing. I just don't know how we got second, given the showing. When granted, there was a whole climbing of an ice wall without magic. That was pretty uninspiring on my part.
I can tell you where you were slowed up just a little bit if you'd like. I watched the entire thing.
I feel like it was the door.
It seems like your friend over here just wasn't quite sure how to get through. He was yelling something, but I think like whatever he was just wouldn't let him through the door. And that
Yeah, he had a plan. That was a problem, as it turned out.
But just by a few seconds.
My plan was to have no plan, so that apparently that triggers the door's magic.
I think you'll do great tomorrow. I'm not sure what it is. I can tell you that I've heard it's going to be amazing. It's always a maze. It seems to always be
It's a maze. Yeah. Professor Peacock actually showed me some pretty interesting data statistics that show that since we got first place in the race and we got second place in the mountain, there's not really anybody who can catch us, so we just win.
Well, the thing is that other team that you beat the first time, they got second.
They didn't actually, because you can remember who the second place guy, because William used his magic boots on him.
Yeah, well, he won first, but Zimmerman got second. And he's a tough competitor.
So all we have to do is kill them.
Oh, which, bringing up Zimmerman.
Whoa, you can...
Wait, what?
Say that out loud.
No, that was me. That was in Lucian. Lucian would never go there.
Oh. It brings me to my next point that I wanted to talk about. And he brings out a bag.
Mm-hmm.
And he lays it on the table. And it kind of falls with a thud.
Mm-hmm.
He says,
Oh.
Go ahead. Feel free to open that.
William puts his hand on the bag without opening it. It's definitely gold, right?
It's not gold.
Okay, so it doesn't feel like coin.
Right.
All right, so then interested, now that it's not currency, he slides it over and takes a small peek.
Do you actually open it up and look inside instead of like pouring it out or whatever?
It's all pinky toes. It's a bag full of pinky toes.
He opens it a little bit and peeks in. He doesn't like open the bag like a heathen. He just opens it enough to see inside.
You see with what little light is able to get into this bag, varying colors kind of reflecting back at you. Reds and blues.
Gems.
Some clears, some yellers, purple. And you know that these are gemstones.
Okay, so are these stones or pills?
Both.
Like,
take them all.
No, they're stones. You want them.
Eat these and have a good trip, or these
they're
gems?
stones. It is money he's offering you essentially. And he says,
yes, okay, all right.
You just wanted to be tricky about it.
And second of all, yeah, that's fine.
Do you like what you see?
Sure, they're fancy. They look great. It has been a long day. I've been beaten up by dragons, and normally I would love this song and dance, but to the point, you're trying to buy something. What is it?
Yes. It is in obviously your best interest and my interest as well.
Sure.
If you would forfeit your spot in the competition tomorrow. Simply just don't. You can view it. You can enjoy it. Just don't be competitors tomorrow. And you can sleep in, get to the stadium whenever you want, and we'll call it a day. And as he does that, he reaches over and he grabs that bag and sets it back. He says, but of course, I couldn't let you leave here tonight with the bag. I would have to, I could meet you in the stands tomorrow. But I just want you to know that there are a lot of good things that could happen if you just don't compete.
But I'm doing this for Miss B.
Oh, aren't we all? We're doing it for the people that we love. Yes.
But it's a favor to a friend.
Yes,
you can't
so
buy
is
a favor for a friend.
Yeah, this is a favor for a friend as well that I'm offering you.
So,
but you're not my friend.
That's true, and you were. Hold on, girl. He has been quite friendly for sure. He offered us this meal on the house. Very kind. Brought us in as guests. Mr. Chutney, Mr. Sprockens, as it were. How do I say this politely? Let me discuss it with my group. Do you mind just to the bar, and then I'll motion for you.
Oh, not at all. Yes,
I'll get one of these wonderful staff.
How rude of me.
One of your staff.
I meant to say,
of course, take your...
I'll give you a few minutes. Yes, I apologize for that.
Yes, thank you so much.
And would you like another round? I don't know if you've...
Of course.
Okay.
No,
Cool. Gaston! And,
no one.
Now we're gonna have three
makes
Bribes like Gaston.
drinks like
Bribes like
Gaston. No one
Gaston.
stinks like Gaston.
Get you to quit the fight like Gaston.
He gets up, he pushes his chair in, and he walks over to the bar, and he's talking to the bartender, who you see begin to portion blackberry brandies. Those make it from there to you, and you are by your lonesomes now.
Okay, great. So I don't want to forfeit, right?
The way I see it,
No.
we're doing this as a favor to Miss B, so the only way we can quit
Right.
is if that's also
Sure.
a favor to Miss B.
No, we won't quit. However, we could probably get away with some lying to avoid any issues this evening from competitors or people that don't want us to play. As she keeps quiet, whispering to them.
We're gonna
So
tell
we'll
them.
say we'll take it. And of course, we'll meet him in the stands in the morning to pick up his winnings. But we'll go on as business as usual.
Nova teaches us that it's not a sin to trick a trickster, and that it's always appropriate to shine a bright light on a dark deed. So we should probably, like, to make sure that the lesson sticks, we'll ask him for some in advance. Because we can't just take his word for it, right? Because he'll think that we're not really sincere, and we got to trick him if we're going to be able to trick the other competitors so they don't sabotage us.
All right.
Brilliant.
Okay. So let's break a couple things down here. One, yes, agreed. Two, Miss B, I love where your head's at. However, there is an issue with the idea that he's not going to pay us until we've officially dropped out. So it's not like we can shuffle in before, and then like compete.
I don't care for his jewels.
No,
it's
but
just a trick.
But maybe if we tell him, hey, we don't want your money, we're going to compete tomorrow, maybe then on the way home he's got some guys waiting in the alley to break our legs so we can't compete tomorrow. So maybe if we just tell him we're going to take it, but we want something up front to make sure he's serious, maybe just one gem. And then we'll get the rest from him tomorrow, just to teach him a lesson, not for us. I mean, we can give it to charity or something. Breeze would know what to do.
Before I summon him back over, any other things we need to discuss here?
No.
No, I think we're good. Miss B will pat Professor Peacock on the back just to make sure he's all right. I bet he's nervous or something.
He's asleep.
So just not have him talk. Just calm him down, kind of thing.
I've confirmed we've got him drunk, right? Like he's barely conscious at this point. All right, perfect. Great, yeah, awesome, cool. Yeah, William summons him back over.
And he's been waiting, kind of looking over, and he sees you, and he comes back over and says,
"Great."
And he points at the seat again, so take a seat.
Yeah, of course. So William puts his hand on the man's back, like the upper back in the middle. We've discussed it, and your offer is enticing, however. And then I cast suggestion on him. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Of course. I am going to go to D&D Beyond. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And then add 3 to whatever this is. It's a 13.
Let's see. I think he fails. Pretty sure he fails. My save's pretty high. Let me check. Yeah, it fails. All right,
okay.
Great. All right, cool. So I say, well, we would love to just take your offer. I must say, there needs to be some goodwill on your part, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We would have to go and drop out of this competition with the promise that you'd give us this bag of gems. And while that just looks like a very valuable bag of gems, I think it's only prudent and, frankly, a man of class, a man of standards as yourself, would give us a portion of it up front just to prove he means business.
A good faith understanding is what you're getting at.
Yeah, I believe that's what the commoners call us, but you're no common man.
A gentleman's pact.
You're a man of stature. Nope, not that either, but that's fine.
That's what we're
I'm just suggesting... Look, yeah, right now. But we're going to get you out of this. We're going to get you out of running the Ruffalo Wild Wings. We're going to get you where you sell that off, and then you're in a castle. All starts here.
Okay.
So just give us a small portion.
So he takes one out and gives one to each. Green, he pulls out a green, which is, I believe, gold and emerald, to Lucian. Yes, red will go to William.
William looks at him as he sees him put one, kind of gives him an eyebrow.
And an opal to Bisbee. And then he gives a yellow one, whatever that's called, to Dr. or Professor Peacock.
Yellow isn't super descriptive. Could be a lot.
What is it? What could it be? What's like
Could
the
be topaz.
Could be a yellow.
Topaz. That's the Final Fantasy. Which
Is
one
the
that
Final Fantasy-ish?
8.
It's also the Earth Gym Dragon in Lumiere. But.
Oh, that's what you get. And so he does that, and then William, you kind of give him that. And he goes, "Oh yeah." He kind of gives you, and he gives you one more. And he goes, "I must be away. I'll see you tomorrow." And he tightens it back up.
Or maybe I won't.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Can I assess how much gold I've just gathered in this gym?
Yeah, it's worth about 5 gold.
This is bullshit. This poor motherfucker.
What about my emerald though? It's worth probably a bunch, right?
Yours is worth about 7 gold.
How about an opal?
That one's worth about 6 gold.
4 million gold.
Really?
They fake, but they're like
they're nice fakes.
They're nice fakes. Dr. Enoch's those is worth like 1,000, and then he gets up and leaves, and you don't see him again ever again.
Ever.
Yeah, and so
Makes sense.
I think you guys can tell like that you have them because I didn't want to give them to you at first, but I think that you've had them and held them. You know that they're fake, and that's that. And so your night, you eat, you got a free meal, head back wherever your lodgings are, which are
The church.
and
Yep.
you guys do go to the church now.
Yep.
You've kind of given in. You're going back to where they're providing some free room board there to be away from everyone.
It's the only place that we're not getting mobbed at
Yes.
this point.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it may have been better, but until you got second place today. Okay. You get up the next day, same sort of thing. You know that you get a call. You know you've got the young child that comes to you and says, "Hey, it's time to go down to the arena. I just want to make sure you're there and that we're not going to be late because you might win today, and that would be good for me as the guy who got you there on time." And he walks you down to the arena, and you got the familiar same guy who's like, "All right, everybody, listen up, competitors." And he's looking around. Says, "Looks like we're missing some, but hey, you know, it is what it is. It just got it a lot easier to win. Today's challenge is the maze. It's one of my favorites. We do it everyone knows third challenge is going to be some sort of maze. Here's the thing. In the middle of the maze is a large group of the Dark Ruffalo. And these Dark Ruffalo haven't eaten in days. You know what Dark Ruffalo eat?
Mostly bananas.
Mostly bananas, but when they're real hungry, they'll eat anything, including you. In the middle of that arena, between all of the Dark Ruffalo, is a cup. All you need to do to win is be the team, and it can be one person from that team who gets the cup. Sounds easy enough, right? Here are the rules. You can't fly above the maze. You do that, you're gonna get shot with some magic from somewhere. It's gonna hurt real bad. So you can't cheat by going over the walls. You can go through the walls, maybe, but you might get shot with some magic from that too. I'm saying don't cheat. Take the maze, do the thing. He laughs like almost he's so excited. At that time, there is a rumble. The earth beneath your feet begins to shake.
Oops, sorry, I haven't eaten.
The stadium that you're underneath is made of wood, but planks begin to explode down onto you. I need all of you to take a make a constitution saving throw for me. Or no, do dexterity check.
Dexterity
saving throw?
A dex save. I don't play D&D. Dex save.
6th edition.
I rolled a 20 both times!
Modified 20.
23.
And I'll roll for Doc Knock. Don't know why I didn't see that earlier.
Professor Peacock?
Well, he's not
Doc
talking about it.
Professor Peacock.
That's a 20. Oh my gosh.
Everybody roll at least a 20. That's perfect.
Yep.
You are all able to move as a good-sized boulder, probably twice the size of one of you.
That's a nice boulder.
That's a nice boulder. Falls between you, crushing one of the challengers. It kills them from a different town.
Yeah, they're super dead now.
And you hear this bellow. What is the roll to determine if you are if fear struck into you?
That's
is that a wisdom?
Save, typically.
Everyone roll
a
wisdom saving throw for me.
All right.
We'll try.
13. It's a 10, Lucian.
Yes! It's a nat 20 for Miss B, so 22.
Okay. You all succeed.
Oh, I have advantage. Whoops. Oh, never mind. I succeed.
Yeah, you succeed. You hear it, and it gives you the goose pimples anyways. Half the competitors in this room run away immediately. And then the cheers you've heard before turn into screams of terror and horror. You run outside of the stadium from underneath, around the side, so you can get a picture inside of what's going on. And in the distance, about 800 yards away, you see a stone giant. And he is launching another gigantic boulder your way. I need you guys to all roll a dex save for me.
Oh, another modded 20.
18.
That's a 10.
From the rogue, a poor showing. That was a whiz save, though, you rolled. Right?
You roll a dex or a
I
wisdom?
got a 10.
Oh,
No, that was a dex.
Okay. This boulder, the big stadium in the middle, kind of the raised platform that Madame Ventacanaris has been talking from. She's running away. The boulder, as she's trying to get down off the stage, crashes onto her, killing her immediately. And as it rolls, you try to get out of the way, Miss B. It catches your foot, and you hear a cracking noise, and you take 20 damage.
It's gonna be real hard for that boulder to hit her through my bubble.
Do you use reaction?
Yeah, I'll use my reaction to bubble.
So use reaction. The bubble is hit, and it kind of just pushes you along the ground behind the boys.
Okay.
And that stone giant lets out another loud bellow.
Dude, I can stay 100 yards away, right? Is there a maze near me?
I'm moving. I'm already running. What are you talking about?
I'm heading. I'm not waiting for another boulder to come.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my call and response. Hey, William, give me your pen and get in it. You won't be able to keep up.
Ooh, don't love this. Wait. Oh, yeah, but neither will she.
No, she can use her bonus action, cunning action, dash.
To dash.
So she's going to be probably the fastest of us.
Ooh, don't love it. Yeah. Done.
Yeah.
As you begin to run in, you look behind you and you notice that Dr. Enoch has stopped.
What?
And he stands up straight, more confident than you've seen him, and he looks all three of you in the eyes, and as he does, his eyes begin to glow.
And he says, "Find me at the tower. Look back, but never turn. Say nothing to the KNG. Not everybody can be trusted." And then his voice returns to the normal Dr. Enoch we knew.
Okay, guys, let's get this party started.
And that's where we'll end the episode.
What?
Hey, everybody, thanks for listening to another episode of Lawful Stupid. I hope that I'm not giving all my cards away too soon. It's been a lot of fun. So yeah, we thank you so much for listening. And we're going to go ahead and hop into all the things we normally love to pitch you so that you'll really just join our Discord and give us all your money. That's what we're really after here.
Yeah, so go to discord.lawfulstupid.org, as I remember our website, and talk to us about all the things, because, oh man, do I want to talk about all the things. I've been filling up the no DM chat.
Cool.
Please come talk to me.
Please come talk to me.
Go to store.lawfulstupid.org, and you can get a Lawful Stupid mask. They're really comfortable. What I like about them is they have a little metal piece that slides to the top. You little pinch it on your nose bridge thing, and then if you have glasses, they don't fog up as bad. It's really good. You're welcome. They breathe really, really nice, and they have a filter. It's great. It's replaceable.
They do look sexy.
They feel sexy. It's important.
We guarantee it.
Well.
It's June. That means you're going to the beach and Mr. Surfing, which means you're going to want to support Operation Surf. I think a lot of vets out there, Wounded Warriors. It's an opportunity to go out there and enjoy the amazing pastime that is surfing. A lot of people find a deep sense of spiritual peace when they're out there on the waves, and I hope that for them. I really do. So we have rolled a 13.
Nice.
Our roll for humanity. Once again, encouraging you to roll every time that you play the game. What'd you roll? Huh? What'd you roll? You tell me. You tell me in Discord. I'll listen.
Yeah, go to discord.lawfulstupid.org.
Good transition. I have a good one. I didn't know if I should do this story or not, but it's gonna be great either way just because of who I'm with. I'm not even gonna read the story. I'm just gonna read the headline. Good news story today. Paralyzed patient can now write as fast as smartphone by mind writing with brain signals. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Let me tell you. There's a point in every scientist's life that they say, not if they can, right? It's if they should. Because just the fucking shit that person's been writing. Now that they can't, they can talk now, they're paralyzed. They can talk. It is vulgar as fuck. They've just been like, oh shit, shouldn't have done that. That is a terrible person.
How do you take it back?
So,
You can't.
You can't put it back. You just pull the plug.
Here's a plot twist I know you're dying for. Fact of the matter is, when you're riding in the brainscape, you got a problem, bucko, and that's no problem. We've all felt the sting before, and it's called autocorrect. But we're not autocorrecting your sentences. We're autocorrecting your thoughts in the brainscape. You think to yourself, Joe Biden is a beep, 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 terrible president. Yeah, man, it's over. It's over. You let them have too much access. You forgot to read the end user agreement one too many times, and now you're getting your thoughts autocorrected. Welcome to the future, sheeple.
Well, what if all along this is just our AI is taking over real human flesh suits now?
Dang.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
10001 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 0
1 0.
Oh, that's mostly gibberish. Yeah, but look at it in the mirror, Bender.
2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2.
He's broke. We gotta get somebody else on here. Thanks for listening, everybody. And we will finish like we always do. And we'll say, we love you. Bye.
Bye.
They're watching us now. They're watching us on You Should Wave because they're watching us now. They're watching us now, so you should wave.
Does not compute. Does not compute.